gentlemen, we are privileged to have with us today a person whose dedication to education and love for children knows no bounds. As we come to close this wonderful celebration, we feel incredibly fortunate to have had such an inspiring and memorable occasion today. Now it is with great honor that I invite our esteemed chief guest, Colonel Pradeep, to address us with his words of wisdom and encouragement. So we are truly grateful for your presence.
Good afternoon, everybody. It gives me immense pleasure and happiness to stand amongst all of you today to not exactly address but to convey the feelings from core of my heart. Actually, when you see a program of this amplitude, it mesmerizes your mind. It takes you back to 16 years in past when you would be playing like a small child in the stage, and it keeps you tucked upon in your seat for about 2 hours without the support of your intimate gadget mobile phone nowadays. I convey my sincere compliments to Mrs. Rohini Ahluwalia, the director of this organization, Shri Sanjay Yadavji, the principal of this esteemed institution, Mrs. Vice Principal Puneet Dukalji, and the esteemed headmistress of this institution. I at the same time convey my compliments to all the grandparents, parents and small little children who have performed mesmerizingly in this stage. About 60-65 children. Their teachers, their mentors, the kind of efforts they had put in this actually is unmatchable and worth remembering. I at the same time compliment all the stage workers and musicians who have actually supported electricians, engineers and all who have actually made this occasion a grand success. I will not take much of your time here, but as parents we all have done parenting of our children, and you all are also doing parenting. Actually, there is a great difference between the parenting which we did and the parenting which you all are doing. You see, you are giving these students, the children of yours, sons and daughters, to the institution for about 6 hours. And then they come to your fold at family. The family persons, since I am in the fold of education for last about 5 years or so I have seen it very intimately. There's a deficiency of symbiosis between the teachers and parents. Parents think that everything within 6 hours has to be imparted to the students by the teachers. Teachers think that we have done our duty, parents also have some duties to discharge. So that symbiosis somewhere needs to be strengthened little more. The teachers need to be more interactive with the parents need to be more interactive with the teachers, And that is how we come down to a scheme where we can shape our children better for better for them and better for the organization. You see the piper, that child can become Bismillah Khan of tomorrow. The dancers can become, each dancer can become Solon Mansingh. Each performer can become legendary in their own field. Uh, the scooter rider can tomorrow fly a fighter plane or a aircraft. So we need to go with this kind of you can say approach for our children. But that symbiosis between the parents, grandparents, and the teachers, rather educators, need to be strengthened a little more. We need to be more actually vocal in discussions regarding these issues. Teachers also, we need to understand this fact that it's a world of present days which is moving very fast. Instead of taking of the child, that your shirt is not tucked in properly or your shoelaces are not tied properly, or else your hair dressing is not proper. We need to harness their actually the inner potential. We need to make them good sports personnels. We need to make them good writers, creators, fine arts people. So those kind of potentials we are expected to see in our children and the parents also. You see, initial 2000 days of life of a child is most formidable. Initial 1000 of the days of the life of a child, he or she can learn so many things, so many languages together. The child learns the maximum thing in the mother tongue. We are behind the other languages, which are the languages, I will not name the languages, which are the languages of convenience. Why languages of convenience? Is because we practice them day to day. So we need to elevate ourselves beyond this. We need to speak to our children and explain them in their own language which they understand. The mother tongue or any other language which they understand. There is another study which indicates that a child can learn so many languages together. The potential is very fast amongst them up to class 2 or class 3. Thereafter the graph reduces. So we must harness all those potentials as per the age of the child. One more point of advice is, you see, the National Education Policy 2020 is not only meant for academicians. It is firstly meant for each parent. Instead of doing Google on those many things which are not playing very important role in our life, every parent, every grandparent need to read the volumes of NEP 2020. Because, you see, mother is the first teacher of the child. And NEP is meant for the teachers to impart a proper education right from Balvatika 1 to the those classes, after which they go and jump into society as the society manages. So my humble request to all the parents and grandparents and teachers too, that we must read at least half a page of NEP every day. If we do so progressively, I think within 2-3 months we are able to read the complete document, which will help us, which will help the society, and which will help this country to go beyond the expectations pertaining to its development. And when the country grows, its every citizen grows. With this, I will not bore you too much. My appreciations from core of my heart to all those 60, 70 children. I may not be knowing them by name, but then each child was a superb child who had performed here. And I wish that this spree continues in future, and at the same time we nurse it, we nourish it, so that the buds bloom like a flower in future. Thank you very much. I convey my sincere thanks to the principal and administration of this institution. We'll keep meeting if opportunity arises in future also. Thank you very much. All the best. Do well. May God bless this organization, and may God bless the parents and children. Thank you.
We are deeply honored, sir, and we appreciate the time and wisdom you have gracefully shared with us. Behind the smooth execution of every segment and the seamless flow of today's program, there is a pillar of constant guidance and support. Our Vice Principal, Mr. Puneet Dukkan, has played an invaluable role in shaping this event with this calm leadership, thoughtful direction, and unwavering commitment. From meticulously planning schedules, thank you, sir, to guiding teachers and students with patience and clarity, he has ensured that so may I request Dr. Agarwal to be on stage and share her pearls of wisdom with us. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome her with a round of applause.
So, good afternoon, respected principals, all teachers, dear grandparents, parents, and my all special little friends, the magic of whom you just witnessed. So, I'm Dr. Saloni Said. I'm a child psychiatrist by profession, but also a mother at core at heart. So, today I'm very extremely happy and honored to be here because I got to see so many smiling faces in bright minds this very bright morning. So, firstly to all my little friends who we just witnessed. So, you all look so beautiful and confident today, and if I think over how we were at this age, we were not even 50%, we didn't even have 50% of this confidence. To all the parents, a very fun fact that we keep on telling all the parents that keep on meeting us, that every time a child sings, draws, dances, asks a question, simply crawls or just sees through a crevice of a door, that is basic exploration in everyday day-to-day life, their brain grows stronger and smarter. So always keep on encouraging them to dance, laugh, and keep that curiosity alive. Apart from, yes, the academics are important, but all these things are important because they lead to an overall development of the brain. To all the dear grandparents and parents, these early years are magical. They are called as the foundation years. So a child does not just learn the ABCs or the basics. They learn confidence, kindness, empathy, sharing, how to emote, which might seem at different points of time very distressing to the parents, that why the child is behaving in a particular, why is he or she angry, or why he or she is speaking in that particular language. It is but just a manifestation of their inner thoughts or distress, and every child should be allowed to do that. Otherwise, they will not learn that how they would behave in the outside surroundings, or how they would deal with different stimuli or different stressors. So once they do it at home is when how they learn to do it outside also, right? So when we simply clap for them or listen to them or root for them like we did today, we are helping them be emotionally strong and happy children, which is as important as being academically bright. I would also like this opportunity to thank our esteemed principal of Icon International School, Dr. Sanjay Yadav sir, Mr. Sanjay Yadav sir, and Headmistress Mrs. Pooja ma'am, for having me here and organizing such an enchanting annual show for the nursery students. which indeed looked like a fairy tale, as the name or the title also suggested. And I also want to appreciate all the teachers and the school team for creating such a warm, safe and joyful environment. And obviously, without the support of the teachers and all the technical staff, it would not have been possible to have such a well-organized show. Just to summarize that about this program, what I felt after seeing it was that when little children feel safe, loved and heard, they grow into confident and happy individuals, and that the best we can give to our children of the future and shape the future of this country. And I lastly want to congratulate Alcon School for again planning such a well-organized function. Wish them all the best for such future endeavors. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, ma'am, for appreciating our efforts. Now I request our beloved Vice Principal, Sir Mr. Puneet to please address the gathering.
Thank you, Priyanka ma'am, so much. And lot to say, but I'll be brief. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. So, first of all, thank you so much, sir and ma'am, for gracing the occasion today. It really means a lot, and your appreciation and the words and advice as an elderly, it really speaks volume about how much you all are investing into education and your reading, sir. And similarly, ma'am, giving your valuable advice in terms of the love, care and how these youngsters will blossom in future. It really means a lot. So thank you so much first for taking out time today. I'll begin by first thanking the management of Alcon International School, our chairperson, Dr. Rohini Aluvadia. If you have ever met our chairperson, she will always talk about that what kind of values we are giving to the students. If you see some captions on left and right in terms of we want our children to have those values from the very beginning. That is the culture and vision of the chairperson. So I'll first thank her to the entire management for bringing out such an institution where we all want our students to do well. Then our mentor, Dr. Ashok Pandey, you have heard him, very eminent educationist. He will talk about the sustainable development goals, and his vision is always that we have to prepare our students as good human beings first, and then I think any profession. So that is what his words are. And then I thank our principal, sir, Mr. Sanjay Yadav. If you please clap for him. Yeah. So a person who will lead by kindness and heart, and it is his guidance, his leadership that we are able to produce a show like this at a very, very short duration, short time, and his trust on each one of us. It is really, really something we always salute, sir, and thank you for guiding us always, and it really means a lot to each one of us. Thank you, sir. Then I think I need to thank the headmistress of Foundation Stage, Ms. Pooja Shandilia. She is known as one of the most creative person in our institution, someone who will go into the deep and the perfectionist of anything she would do. So I congratulate you and your entire team of Foundation Stage teachers. Some of them are here inside this auditorium, but some are taking care of our children outside. But this is the team Foundation Stage. I'm sure some of you have now known them. But if you look into the setup of the stage, the props, the costumes, the dialogue, the entire what you're observed in last 50, 60 minutes, I think the team is such that if you tell them that okay, your expectation is 10, they will do 20. That is the team Foundation Stage, and you have seen what kind of work they have done. So big clap to the entire team of Foundation Stage. The other person I would like to thank is our admin officer, Mr. Gaurav Sharma. He was there for a brief duration, but again, his entire support staff, everyone in fact. We have our headmistress, Miss Madhuri, and your children will be taken care of once they reach grade 3 onwards. So her coordination with the headmistress, there are other headmistresses also. I want to thank each one of you for coordinating with each other in such a manner so that we are able to produce a show like this. So thank you to the entire admin team, the headmistresses, the support staff, our didis and bhaiyas. You have seen that how they were entering, how they were exiting, very, very small things. So as a family, Alcon family, we take pride in terms of taking care of our children and everyone on the campus, be it anyone, including the support staff, teachers, everyone. We always make sure that our students are taken care of and unconditional love is there, support is there. Something when I was witnessing the entire show, so something I noted down. I've spoken about the props, the costumes, the makeup, the dialogue, the delivery. And if you have noticed, the students, they have not only learned their own dialogues, they have learned the dialogue of their friends also. Now this is something which is amazing. Can you imagine a 4.5 year child, he or she has learned their own dialogues and they're very careful that okay, my friend should not miss a dialogue. So they were also prompting, teachers were also prompting. That is something unbelievable. Look at the smiles, the happiness when they were here. Both their eyes, they were searching for you somewhere, either in the main audi or upstairs. And sometimes the teacher is telling, okay, you raise your right hand, they will raise their left hand. And they want to do whatever they really want to do. So that is why I say the stage presence in itself, that is one of the biggest USP of Alcon International School, that you give lot of exposure to the students at such an early age. Look at their confidence. Means, can you believe these are, I think, they themselves are the directors, the producers, and the showstoppers and the superstars of this entire event, because they were performing as such. They are trained by some choreographers and they know what is to be done at this stage. Look at the confidence. Look at their singing capacity and capability. Look at their presence of mind in terms of handling a mic. Still at this age, we sometimes fumble how to handle a mic. And look at, if say for example they have to speak a dialogue, they will ensure that mic is intact or not. This is a very small thing, but very big for a child who is just 4 or 5 year age. Then, in terms of the character understanding, the overall presence here, it speaks volume about all these kids. So whenever you go back home, please extend our thank you to these kids also, because they are the superstars of today. We all did it together, but we are very happy and very delighted that every child was able to come here, participate and enjoy the entire experience, because the whole idea is behind doing this kind of an annual show is that every child should get an opportunity, every child should be happy, smiling faces, enjoy, go back home and discuss that, okay, this was, I've lived the character of this thing today. And one small advice which I always give to the parents, because you have clicked so many pics and so many videos of your child today, but at least one pic, you take a print out of that and keep it somewhere in your home, because still whatever mobile phone we have, whether it is 256 GB or 512 GB, those pics and those videos will vanish in some months or years, but that hard copy of that pic will always remain. So that is my sincere request to each one of you. And last but not the least, thank you for trusting Alcon International School, and we will continue to work together for our kids. Thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you, sir. You are absolutely right. Generation Alpha always surprises us, isn't it? Right? सरप्राइज हुए आज? आप थोड़ा सा घर पे वो अपना एक ग्लास भी नहीं उठाते, but today they perform well, spectacular performance. तो एक बार जोर से तालियां As we come to the close of this beautiful occasion, ladies and gentlemen, today let us pledge to make our children's childhood safe, enjoyable and a memorable phase of their lives. Don't forget to give them a treat today. Let us show our appreciation by clapping for them. Let the echo of your clap surrounding this hall till your home with excitement and enthusiasm. Dear parents, there are 2 exits in the auditorium. Please collect your ward from their respective classrooms. Don't forget to give your feedback. Absolutely right. Thank you for that, reminding us. Feedback diye bina koi nahi ja sakta. That is not allowed. May we graciously wait for our esteemed guests to take their leave. And thank you for joining us today. Have a nice day ahead. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am, for your gracious presence. Thank you, everyone. Can you wait for a minute? Let them